What's going on YouTube? In this video, we're gonna cover a little mindset hack that I've been employing in my life for many years now, and I wanna share it with you because I think it might be beneficial to give you a visual representation of how you can better your life with your thoughts and your feelings. Keep watching. All right, so you're in your day-to-day life as an entrepreneur, and you've been trying super hard, and nothing seems to be working out. Right? You do exactly what people say. You wake up early in the morning and you try real hard and you do all kinds of outreach. Maybe you're cold calling, maybe you're sending text messages, maybe you're doing direct mail, maybe you're trying what I teach in astro flipping, but you just can't seem to make anything stick. Not only that, but your relationships at home are falling apart. Your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend just continuously rags on you and you have continuous fights with them over and over and over again. Maybe you keep getting pulled over by the police and getting an accumulation of tickets that are just devastating to you financially. Maybe you keep getting in trouble at work over and over again and that turns into a thing. Maybe you keep stubbing your toe. You know, so I'm talking about chaos, right? The kind of chaos in your life where you're like, how can I not catch a break? Do you resonate with that? Or have you met anybody that you know fits that bill? I'm gonna show you visually how that's been happening. So in life, you have an energetic field. The way that you think, the way that you feel creates an oscillation pattern. Now, a lot of times we're not paying attention to that because it's something that we can't actually see, but it's something that we can feel. Now, what I want to challenge you with is the thought that how you are oscillating is being met from the world with a matching oscillating pattern. Does that make sense? If not, look at this. Let's just say you're in life and you are waking up in the morning and you're praying every day, but after that, you judge people. Maybe you see somebody walking down the street and you think, oh my God, why would anybody leave their house dressed like that? Or maybe you look at somebody that might have more in their life than you and you think, F that person, I hate that person, or I bet you that person cut corners, or I bet you that person's a terrible person at home. And you just continuously can't help but think of negative things about other people or feel negative ways of other people. It might not even be that on the nose. It might even be more subtle. Maybe you are in this journey of entrepreneurship because you really want to show somebody that you were going to make it. Maybe there was somebody in your past that maybe it's a spouse, maybe it's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a parent, and your goal is to show them how amazing you made your life, how much money you were able to make in your life, how much success you were able to make in your life. And it's a motivating force for you to be able to do something. Well, I want to show you visually what that might look like. So say that's the way that you're operating and you are now oscillating in a form that looks like this. See, what ends up happening is circumstances in life that match that pattern will actually find their way to you. That is how chaos continuously happens in people's lives. And that's why when we're looking at individuals, that individual might be yourself, and you're unable to catch a break, I want to challenge you. And I'm not trying to judge you here. I'm not telling you you're a bad person. What I'm saying is some of the ways that you're thinking and some of the ways that you're feeling aren't optimized in a way that are going to bring to you life circumstances that you're looking for. Now, what I want to show you is how you can actually change that so that you can attract to yourself a life circumstance which is better than what you're seeing right now. Let's just say that you've got your partner is lying to you and cheating on you. Maybe you're lying to and cheating on your partner. Let's just say that you're in a business relationship that's not ideal. Maybe your business partner is stealing from you. Maybe you fear that. Maybe you keep getting sick. Maybe you just wake up every single day and you just feel like crap. Again, that is gonna look like something like this in an oscillating pattern. But what you want out of life is stability, happiness, a loving relationship, lots of money, opportunity, and you are trying to have your life look like this when your insides are moving like this. So what you have to do is you actually have to change the way that you're thinking and operating to match that in order for that life circumstance to find you. Now, I know this visual representation might seem really rudimentary to you, but I wanted to show it to you visually so that you can see how you can't attract a life that looks like this, thinking and feeling like this. You have to match that in order for this to come to you. Right? So what are some ways that you can match that? Well, first and foremost, you have to be very aware of the way that you're thinking and feeling on a daily basis. You guys might have heard me talk about this before, but it's really important because when you judge people, when you feel joy in other people's pain, and again, you may not say that this is you as a person, but let me ask you this. Do you watch TikToks or Instagram videos where people are getting hurt? Maybe people are fighting. Maybe they're getting into drama with each other. And do you find that those videos keep finding themselves in your feed on your either TikTok or Instagram? Do you want to know why that is? It's because you continuously look at images or videos like that. And the algorithm knows that that's what you like to watch. So if you find yourself laughing at other people's pain, even though that's a very subtle way to do it, you're actually creating an oscillation in your own life that's like this and attracting those circumstances to you that look like this. You have to actually adjust them at the source. So what you need to do is go on a diet. You need to go on an information diet. You have to stop feeding your mind, feeding your heart and the images in your life with things that you might find joy in because it's other people's pain. But seeing that is going to bring that pain to you as well. So it's really subtle here, guys. And some of you might think, oh, Jamil's actually lost it this time. Because he's saying that if I laugh at people in grocery stores fighting with each other over having to wear a mask, that I'm going to bring that kind of chaos to me in my life. No, I'm not saying that exactly. But what I am saying is that energy of that whole video of what happened there, that's finding its way into your subconscious mind. That drama, that fight, that crap is finding its way into your heart. And it's sitting in there and it's just finding a way to take root, and it'll actually plant and flower itself into that in your life. So you have to remove media from your life that matches that oscillation or vibration. You see, if you continuously wake up every day and put into your mind abundance, love, gratitude, generosity, sharing, and if that is the way that you are creating your field, what will end up happening is you will actually bring into your life a matching pattern. So try that out for 30 days. Wake up every single morning and put into your head and into your heart feelings of abundance, gratitude, charity, love, and see what circumstances find their way to you in that 30 days. Do the opposite if you feel inclined to. Wake up every morning and listen to the news, listen to trap music on your way to work. Really just try to stay as negative or keep as watch all those videos on TikTok of people hurting themselves. Watch all those videos on Instagram of fighting, of people in stores getting mad because they have to wear masks or don't want to wear masks or are wearing masks or all that other crap, and just continue to feed that negativity into your head and heart and see what negativity finds its way to you in the 30 days. I can promise you guys there is a correlation there, and it's your job to decide what you're going to feed yourself. If you got any value from this video, guys, do me a favor and leave me a comment in the comment section. Or if you have an experience in your life that matches what we're talking about here, leave me a story in the comment section. I would love to read about it. I'd love to hear about it and interact with you about that. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.